Turning now to the Lindsay Clancy trial, Lindsay's former mother-in-law taking the stand today in her defense, describing Lindsay as a wonderful mother. One question the prosecutor asked, though, shocked many in the courtroom. 7's Dan Housley live outside court in Plymouth with more at 4 o'clock. Dan?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about murder today. The prosecutors say that Lindsay Clancy cold-bloodedly murdered her children. The defense says, well, no, she's not responsible because she was over-medicated and that she got the wrong doctor treatment. However, it was something that wasn't about treatment but about religion when we heard a prosecutor ask whether what happened here was not just a crime but a mortal sin.
She was very nurturing, very loving. She was a wonderful mother.
Susan Clancy says her former daughter-in-law, Lindsay Clancy, was a great mom, but knew she was having mental health issues after the birth of her third child.
She was begging for help. Lindsay was struggling. We were all very concerned.
A doctor who examined Lindsay's medical records for the defense says she was suffering some of the signs of postpartum psychosis, including depression and hearing voices.
Are those, in your opinion, symptoms of postpartum depression and/or leading to postpartum psychosis?
Yes, they are.
And Lindsay had those symptoms, didn't she?
She reported all those symptoms, yes.
The doctor testified Lindsay's health care providers could have given her a blood test to help make a diagnosis.
Did Tufts ever use a blood test at all in her treatment?
No, she did not.
Did Tufts ever check the thyroid levels of Lindsay Clancy at all during her treatment?
No.
But the prosecutor asked whether Lindsay reported all her symptoms to her doctors.
She never reported to Jennifer Tufts that she heard a voice.
She did not.
She never reported to Rebecca Gelada that she heard a voice, did she?
She did not.
She never reported to Letitia Dukes that she heard a voice.
She did not.
And the only time she's ever said that she heard this voice was on January 24th of 2023. Is that fair to say?
Correct.
That's the day investigators say Lindsay murdered her 3 children, something the prosecutor brought up while asking Lindsay's mother-in-law about her religious beliefs.
Now, are you an active member in the Catholic Church?
Yes.
So you're aware that murder is considered a mortal sin?
Counsel, could I see you over here?
The judge stopped the prosecutor right there before she could get an answer, and the judge came back to tell the jury the question is stricken from the record and they must ignore it.
And what that means is you are not to consider it for any reason or any purpose. Okay?
And there's another doctor testifying right now for the defense who says he interviewed Lindsay Clancy 45 times or more, and he said he's always found her truthful, including the time he says he overheard her calling her husband in the days after the children were killed, telling him that it was a voice that told her to kill her children and then herself. We're live in Plymouth. Dan Housley, 7 News.
Mental health is at the center of this trial, so if you or anyone you know is struggling, you can always call the Crisis Lifeline by dialing 988 to speak with a counselor. Help is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.